Carnival Cruise Lines is planning on having a busy Alaskan cruise season. Disney's bringing their wearables to the cruise ships, and, well, NCL. They're trying to improve internet for all. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Before we jump into this video, I just want to wish everybody a happy Easter. It is an amazing time to get together and celebrate the resurrection of Jesus, if you believe in that, as we do. And, you know, it's just a great time of year. It's one of our favorite times of year. Unfortunately, Adeline, our little one, has come down with a fever, and she's had a fever for about 4 days, and so she's under the weather. So our activities and our family activities and things of that nature have had to be canceled, and we couldn't join the family today. So we did our own little Easter egg hunt here at home, and look, she's 4, so she thinks everything is great. It doesn't matter if you put a little candy bar or a penny in the egg. She thinks it's the greatest thing. So we've had a great morning so far. I've been kind of reorganizing my office. You can kind of see behind me. That's all stuff that's been here. However, I've got some shelves going up. I've kind of rearranged my desk and the office here. So gonna finish that as soon as I'm done recording here. But I wanted to jump into a few stories that have come across the news wire. Are you ready? Okay, number 1, Carnival. They're planning on a busy Alaskan cruise season. I've never personally been on an Alaska cruise. Sarah has. She swears by them, says they're fantastic, and it's actually on our bucket list because she thinks that we would thoroughly enjoy it, and I would definitely enjoy it. So we definitely want to plan one. If you've been on one, let us know below and let us know how you liked it. But Carnival, they're planning on a busy Alaskan cruise season. And because they are planning on a busy cruise season, they are going to be sailing 3 of their ships out of there. It's going to be the Carnival Spirit, the Carnival Luminosa, and the Carnival Miracle. The Carnival Miracle will be the first of the 3 Carnival ships, and that will be sailing out of Long Beach beginning on April 23rd for a 14-night sailing to Alaska. Once that 14-night sailing is done for the Miracle, they're going to reposition themselves in San Francisco, and they're going to alternate between a 10-night Alaskan cruise itinerary and a 4-night Baja Peninsula cruise itinerary. So it looks like they're going to flip-flop between the 2 once it's repositioned in San Francisco. Once it is done alternating between the 2 different itineraries, it's going to then reposition itself back down in Long Beach to resume its 14-night itinerary to Alaska beginning in September again. The second ship, the Carnival Spirit, will be repositioning from Miami to Seattle on May 2nd. That is when it's going to take off for a 16-night repositioning cruise, and at which point it will then home port in Seattle for their Alaska sailings. Now, after the Alaskan season, the Carnival Spirit will reposition itself back down to Mobile, and that's going to happen via a 16-night one-way itinerary from Seattle to New Orleans, and that is where it will then take off for other itineraries outside of the Alaska season. Now, the Carnival Luminosa, this is the 3rd of the sister ships, and it has never sailed Alaska before. This will be its first time, but it will be leaving out of Seattle as well. Most of their sailings on the Luminosa are going to be 7-night sailings. There are a couple of sailings throughout the Alaska season that are going to be 6 nights and 8 nights respectively. However, this is going to be the first time for the Luminosa to go ahead and sail the Alaska itinerary. Now, once the Alaska season is over for the Luminosa, this is where it gets really cool. It's going to reposition back over to Brisbane, Australia on an epic 31-night itinerary. Can you imagine that? 31 nights in a row on a ship. No details on kind of what ports and things like that it might hit on the way back to Brisbane, but I think that would be an epic vacation. Just straight month of just cruising and enjoying the food and the activities in the ports. Now, I think going over to Brisbane would be cool, and I think it'd even be cooler to go on a 31-night sailing. Although I'd have to get a lot of time off of work, and I don't quite think that's gonna happen, at least not yet. Not until this can become our full-time gig where we get to just travel and enjoy and share with you guys different places, different adventures, and different activities and things to do. So if you're interested in going on one of these ships and you're interested in going to Alaska on one of these ships, definitely check out Carnival's website where you can find more information on this and book your adventure. All right, so let's jump into story number 2, which has to deal with Disney. Now, if you've ever been to Disney World, you know that they use things called the Disney Band. I don't know if they use them in Disneyland, but they've got the Disney Band. It's the wearables. I'll throw a picture of it on the screen here, but it's the wearables that allows you to kind of make room charges, allows you to get into your room. I know there's some other cruise ships that kind of have their own versions of this, or they used to. I'm not sure if some of them still, are doing it, but Disney's got their own. They're calling it the Disney Band Plus. Disney's now testing this on the Disney Wish, and if it goes well, they want to be able to bring this hands-free convenience to all of their ships. It's going to allow you to do things like, charge drinks to your room, get into your room itself, allow you to charge different items, and if you're in the ports and things of that nature, maybe you're able to charge on your card. Really, it's just a convenience way not to have to carry your wallet, carry your credit cards, carry cash, right? You're able to just tap it and charge it directly to your room. I will tell you, these can be dangerous, right? If you are not somebody who is money savvy, if you're somebody who does not track your funds very well, if you're somebody who just decides they want to charge and not really pay attention, you probably shouldn't try to get a Disney Band Plus, because let's face it, nothing on the Disney cruises is cheap. Nothing at Disney is cheap. So you can rack up a hefty bill quite easily. Now, these bands are not included in the cost of the fare. They are extra. It's really for those individuals that's going to want an easy, hands-free, wearable, convenient type of, device. Now, one cool thing is the Disney's Oceaneer Club. When you check your child in, you do have to get like a little bracelet or a tracking device for your child. Now, this can serve as the same purpose as well. So when you're checking them in to the Disney's Oceaneer Club, if they've got a Disney Band Plus, this will operate as their kind of check-in band as well. So it does offer other benefits, and Disney's saying that maybe there's going to be some extra, magical benefits that go along with these bands. Again, they're just rolling it out on the Wish right now to test it out, and if all goes well, I would anticipate that they're going to roll it out to all of their other ships at an additional cost. So if you've got an upcoming Disney trip coming up, if you've got experience with the Disney Band, we've used them a few times in the past at the resorts, but if you've got experience with it, or you're experiencing it with the Disney Wish or the Disney Cruise Line, let us know below. We'd love to know how it's working and what you think about it. Moving on to the third story, Norwegian Cruise Lines. They are testing out the Starlink internet. This is Elon Musk's baby. This is the satellite internet that goes up into the orbit, and apparently you get faster speed. And if you've ever used the internet on a cruise ship, you know that anything that is slightly better will be better. But Norwegian Cruise Line, they have announced that they are going to start testing the Starlink internet on some of their ships, and if it's successful, they are going to roll it out on all of their ships across all of their brands. As somebody who uses the internet all the time on the ships, I think this is a much needed upgrade, and hopefully it works well. And I know Royal is testing it out as well, and hopefully they can start rolling it out on some of their ships and rolling it out on all their ships, because I think any upgrade to the internet, especially with the vloggers and the people that are uploading videos and want to make sure that their YouTube videos are getting uploaded and things of that nature, as we do, look, it's a huge benefit to be able to have great internet, right? We all want to be able to upload our videos without having to wait 6, 7, 8 hours for it to upload. So if they can improve upon this and it works, Elon Musk is going to be a genius in the cruise industry and in the cruise world, right, for the Starlink internet. But all jokes aside, we hope it does work, and we hope that NCL is able to improve their internet across their fleet, and hopefully other cruise lines jump on board as well. All right, so that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd invite you to subscribe. It's a free thing that you can do to help us out, and go ahead and drop a like on this video if you found it informational. And we got a big giveaway coming up next week, so you're definitely going to want to be subscribed, otherwise you don't have a chance to win. And look, we appreciate everybody that's been watching us and supporting us, and we're just starting out, and it's a slow and rolling process. It is not an overnight success, people. We have some cool adventures coming up. We've got a few adventures you can see behind me coming up. We've got Mariner to the Seas coming up. We've got Wonder of the Seas in November. And then we've got, of course, the inaugural sailing of the Icon, which is going to be epic. And we're trying to get a few more trips in between there that we want to bring you along with. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. We would truly appreciate it. We definitely want to give away some stuff, so we definitely want you to win. So that's going to do it for me. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed, and we love you. Peace.